pronounce it.
Omicron.
Yeah.
There's this one guy on NBC Nightly News he keeps calling it Omicron.
Omicron?
Omicron.
I mean, it's kind of how it's spelled.
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
Omicron. Omicron.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm out.
I'm out.
Yeah, either way. It's crazy, I know.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. So we're not the only ones.
That is true. Thank goodness. You know, the hardest thing is names. People have some like really unusual names. And like when I get asked to like MC something, I'm a nervous wreck because people's names, if you have to introduce people, like I did a wedding once and I had to introduce all the guests at the wedding and I'm like, I got a list of the names. I'm like, okay, can we go down these? Can we make sure we pronounce these correctly? There's nothing worse than mispronouncing someone's name.
That's true.
I know, I did that in front of a full stadium of Yankees and Red Sox fans. Mispronounced a Red Sox player's name. Yeah, I got booed.
You got booed?
By like 20,000 people. You know what it's like to get booed by 20,000 people? They all stand up and turn around and looked at me. Yeah, that was awful.
That's awful.
I've told that story before, but yeah, that was like my worst moment in broadcasting.
My name is always mispronounced, so I just kind of roll with it.
The Milani?
Yeah. I hear it all.
Milani.
I hear it all kinds of different ways.
Yeah.
I just like, so whenever anybody says, hey, what's your name, like for an order, I say just Mel. just Mel.
All right, Nell. I'll get your coffee right up.
That's pretty much right.
There's some good news in Southwest Florida. Got a baseball team going places.
Well, it's a Pop Warner football team.
Oh, football.
Yeah,
sorry.
Football.
My bad.
And this is pretty exciting because they are going to play for the national champions. The Pop Warner Football National Championships are underway in Orlando, and Southwest Florida has the only Florida team that's being represented.
Cool.
So this is pretty exciting. They're known as the Port Charlotte Bandits. They're a 12U team, and they are literally 2 wins away from making history. So the next time that they play is tomorrow, 10:30, against a team in Pennsylvania, and they have a chance. If they win that, they go to the actual championship game, which will be on Saturday.
Well,
so
good luck to the Port Charlotte Bandits.
yeah, come on, Bandits.
All right,
you
Pop Warner team. Do you ever
got
play any youth sports? Did you ever do soccer or
I
softball or
I did a couple like
tackle football? Did you play any youth sports?
No.
When you were younger?
No, I did some school sports. I played like in middle school.
Cheerleader?
I was on like the basketball team in middle school.
You were on the basketball team?
In middle school.
Really?
In middle school.
All right.
I wasn't like it.
She had a mad double dribble.
I wasn't that good. Sports and I'm not that good.
I played 3 years of Little League baseball.
You did?
As a kid.
How'd you do?
We were the worst team in the league. We were like 0-15 or something. We had the worst absolute record over the entire season.
You're like the Bad News Bears.
Yeah, and our sponsor, we really were. We were the Bad News Bears like back in the 70s, and I think the movie was loosely based on our team. But we were sponsored by the local VFW.
Oh.
Like our uniforms were blue and
Yeah,
white.
yeah.
And our jerseys were blue, and on the back it had these big white letters that said VFW. And as we would take the field at the beginning, the other team would chant, "Very fat women." Very fat women.
That's
very
horrible.
fat women. Yeah.
That's horrible.
Isn't it? I know. Not only disrespectful to us, but the VFW as well.
Right.
But man, that was a kick in the.
Right.
Yeah, anyway, it was traumatic.
So that's where
I played every position because whatever position I was at, I pretty much sucked. So they would move me around the field to try and find the position that I was best at. And I eventually wound up next to the pitching machine.
Never could
I'm the
find
kid
it.
that would grab the balls and put them back in the pitching machine if they didn't go between my legs. So, not a big fan.
I
Baseball, not my thing.
Gotcha.
I don't even like to watch it now. I'm traumatized. All I hear is very fat women chanting in the background.
Clear.
Not that there's anything wrong with plump-sized women, just, you don't want to hear it chanted into your face
No.
as you're
I
about to be competitive.
now. I understand now why
My
sports.
trauma?
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
I understand.
Thanks for understanding.
I'm sorry.
I'm glad one person does.